It feels like I'm running on walls, and I don't wanna touch the ground. Yeah. And if they say that I'm lost, then I don't wanna be found. It feels like I'm running on walls, and I don't wanna touch the ground. If they say that I'm lost, then I don't wanna be found.
Look, my life is unbelievable, even though sometimes I wanna leave it go and find a job. I'm so high, still I got it even flow. Quiet kid, keep it low. Mouth is closed, I'm screaming so till I'm in a place where the reapers go. I'm running on walls and leaping poles. My eyes are closed and all I know is I just don't ever wanna ever fall down. Never will I touch that ground. I feel so high when girls say hi and I can't hear them all. The crowd is loud, the flash is massive. All in all, it feels like I'm salsa. Them dudes be like, who is he? Them girls be like, that's busy. My line is always open, but I still get so busy. Now dig me. Sometimes I ask how I have gotten here. Life wasn't always sunny, but I found time to share. Yeah. And even though this height is lovely, I know gravity got a crush on me. But until that time, I'll be fine, cause it feels like I'm
on walls, and I don't wanna touch the ground. Say that I'm lost, that I don't wanna be found. It feels like I'm running on. It feels like I'm. It feels like I'm. And I don't wanna touch the ground. Say that I'm lost, and I don't wanna be found.
Looking out the window at another city's lights. Trying to make it home on another lonely flight. Because I'm running, trying to find my way. But there's nothing I can say to find you. More music.
It feels like I'm running on walls, and I don't wanna touch the ground. And if they say that I'm lost, then I don't wanna be found. It feels like I'm running on walls, and I don't wanna touch the ground. And if they say that I'm lost, then I don't wanna be found. I'm on a mirror's edge.
More music. More music.
Our flag has been taken.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I wanna share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Now, if I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given. Won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Drumma Battalion.
Another night slips away. In other words, I should say there are no words. You should say there are no words. Another night slips away. In other words, I should say there are no words. You should say there are no words.
Like, don't you know, man, don't you know it's long gone? Like, don't you know it's all wrong? She's all gone, and she ain't coming back. When she was needing you, you should've been right there for that. Now she headed home, you still all alone. Should've hit her phone sooner, she ain't texting back. Didn't have time for that, you were choosing rap. Made that decision, didn't listen, now you'll live with that. Cause she was there for you, when everything was headed south. Came back and you weren't the man you used to be all about. Blinded by the lights in your teenage fantasy. Weren't living for now, you were living how it about to be. You were about to live that rock star life. She could've been your rock star wife. And now you sitting home all night, all because you didn't grasp what was in your sight.
Another night slips away. In other words, I should say there are no words. You should say there are no words. Another night slips away. In other words, I should say there are no words. You should say there are no words.
Are you happy? No, really, are you now? Figure out all the shit that had you tripping out. Got so ready for the lights, and then you chickened out. Said you were all about your dreams, what the hell you talking about? Didn't move, didn't make moves in the place you were. Weren't igniting anything, waiting for it to occur. It'd be nice, but you know that success is not an open door. Sitting at that opening, not sure who you were waiting for. Gotta bust through like you don't care what lies behind it. Cause if you aren't looking, you know that you won't ever find it. Listen to you, I mean you go back and rewind it. Play your old tapes back, remember